All right, guys. This is Acer of Spades, Team TSE State 268. We are number one, and I finally got around to making my How to Save Electricity video. To make a long story short, guys, in the past, I had never bought any electricity at the commercial helipad. And apparently, that was a really hot topic. A lot of individuals were spending a lot of resources and money in the past to get electricity. And I never had to do that. And actually, up until last week, that stayed true. But with the new updated commercial helipad, it only makes sense because you can actually trade, say, a million food for 3.7 million electricity. And guys, that's a huge, huge deal. So please, please, please like and subscribe. Go ahead and click that little bell so that you get the first dibs on any new videos I post so that you can get the best information as fast as possible. So take that time out now, like and subscribe, because I will be making that updated commercial helicopter port video in the near future. So please, please, please do that. Also, leave any comments you can with questions on this video or anything else you might want to know about, and give me some video ideas, guys. If there's information that you would like to see on video or hear, please let me know. I'll go ahead and pan around my base so that you guys can actually see the buildings that I have connected and disconnected. And this is important because how to save electricity is basically saying how to stop the bleeding, guys. We're going to stop the electricity from draining out of our base. The way mine is currently set up, so that you guys can see, I'll click my electricity at the top, and I currently have 8.2 million, and I am making 158,000 per hour, and I'm losing 169. So I'm losing like 11,000 per hour, which is almost nothing. That's insignificant. And all I have going is just one basic little power plant that I fill up once every day, and I get that done. If I want to go ahead and fill up a power plant, and I hit transport here, you'll notice that it cost me about 325,000 oil, which is a drop in a bucket because I can make all of that in a gold chest on any given day. And to fill up my electricity for the entire week, it's only about 2.3 million oil all week long. So guys, doing it this way seems to be the most efficient, and 2.3 million for an entire week is, well, chump change. So guys, here's exactly what you need to do to achieve exactly what I've done. And the easiest way to go about this isn't to tell you what to disconnect, but to simply tell you what you have to have connected, because everything else works without it. From your war rooms all the way to your silos and anti-missiles, all of this has been tested. They all work without being connected to the road, and you can save your electricity. So here is what actually has to be on the road. You need to keep your population up, so you have to have all your houses hooked up at all times. If you take away just one house at any given moment, you'll notice my population drops immediately, and all of a sudden, I am now waiting for that to reload. And when that happens, guys, from the 246,000 I'm supposed to be, I lose electricity efficiency, and that's a problem. Another thing that causes, I said electricity efficiency, money efficiency, you lose your income. I'm at only 83%. Another thing that happens is your ration truck needs to be filled up. So when I do that, I simply slide this over to the connected road, guys, and then I fill it up, and then I slide it right back while it's filled, and it will continue to produce and keep my population at an all-time high. Now, population, again, is important for money, but the banks, believe it or not, they are not required. They will work and produce for you automatically by themselves. So what I do is I take a piece of road, I connect it, and when I do that, the banks are online, and I can go ahead and rapid them, or if you have Marketeer, you can do that, and you can leave them be from there. And everything that I need, I just simply add to it as I go. Same thing with my helicopter port or anything else I'm going to do. And I use my Garrison, obviously, when I'm on KE and things like that. So the next thing that has to stay online is you have to keep all your RSS depots ready to go. So your iron, your fuel, your wood, and your food stations need to be active at all times. And outside of that, guys, you just simply move pieces of connected road to the things that you want. So I will fill up my little power cube makers, energy refining plants, and my chip makers. And then I will remove the road again. and then they're good to go and they can continue to produce without being hooked up. And the same thing with your units that you're training, they will continue to train whether they're hooked up or not. Now, one of the coolest things that a lot of folks really don't know, which I'm excited to reveal in this video, and some really do, you cannot move a building at all while it is upgrading. But you absolutely can remove the road from the building while it is upgrading. So when I want to upgrade something that's one-off, this happens to be my power supply, my parts factory, I can move it to a remote location, add road to it, start the building process, and then remove the road, still saving the electricity, but also getting the building done. On building day, of course, I bite the bullet and I go ahead and keep my things connected and build as much as I can. But the same thing as an example with this power plant, I would just take this. It's also currently building. I remove the road like this, and guess what? It's still going to continue to build. You'll notice the countdown is still going at normal time. Nothing's changed. However, the road is not connected, and you can see that in the video right here. So guys, that's all you really need to do to save electricity. And like I said, in the future, we will definitely go over in future videos that helicopter pad, the changes that are there, and why you should be buying things and making your exchanges there. Guys, if this information was even remotely helpful, please, please, please like and subscribe. And just real quick, I want to give a special shout out to Joseph Tan on 5/19. He asked for this video, and I know it's taken me a couple weeks, but I'm so glad I'm able to do it for you. And I also want to give a special shout out to AZE 2099. He was also looking forward to it. So, hey, man, my friend, it's a pleasure to get it done for you. And last but not least, before I go, obviously, the last thing that I forgot to mention were your warehouses. You need to keep your warehouses there so that your RSS stays there. Other than that, guys, if you do exactly that and remove everything else and only connect the roads as you need them and remove properly, you should have no electricity problems ever again. If you have any questions, again, guys, leave it in the comments section below. Acer of Spades, signing out.